be okay with this assessment tomorrow then?
Yeah, you carry on driving like that, you'll be fine. Yeah.
I feel I learned an awful lot there.
Yeah, good. So you carry on doing the routine at the roundabouts where you got to look. And what else have you learned?
I learned doing the appropriate speed for the conditions.
That's it. Yeah.
I was going to be fast, wasn't I?
He was at first.
But then when you pointed out I wouldn't be able to stop in the distance, I could see to be clear. I understood that.
That's it. And what about your road position?
Yeah, I didn't know it was wrong. But you know, that reference point helped.
Yeah, good. And your hesitancy? So what you're going to do is you come up to emerge.
Oh, that lack of preparation thing.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a problem, but yeah, now you pointed out to me that. Because I do, for some reason, I hear a lot of horns behind me. Oh, I always thought it was somebody else, not me.
I thought they were just bibbing you up.
Yeah, so I need to roll in the first gear a bit earlier.
Yeah, just prepare the car, and then we're ready to go. So
I think I can remember what you said.
we're ready to stop, prepared to go.
No, I could have told you that, but.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I remember it now.
And at the roundabout, just remind me where you're going to look.
Right ahead, left ahead, right.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you put all those into practice and drive like you are today, you'll have no problem at all with this assessment.
I'll get a new car coming out tomorrow then.
A bit of luck you may do, yeah?
I don't know why I'm getting excited, it's only a smart car.
It's a car.
Yeah.
It's new. You get the smell of the new car, don't you?
Yeah. And we're going to turn left.
I'm going to take next turn on the left. So is that finished now then?
We'll be stopping in a minute.
Oh, right, okay.
End right.
And at the end of the road, we're going to turn right. Are we still on subject?
Yeah, we just let it, we're going to be stopping in a second, so we'll finish you up there, yeah? Yeah, it's just to get, now just coming out of road, just once everything is sorted,
Yeah.
it's good to have a little drive afterwards, just to make sure that you're not going to start coming in with over instruction, because I need to go away with confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I see, right.
That makes sense?
Yeah, so it's just an opportunity to shut up, really, isn't
You can chat to me about, you know, normal things. Nice weather, where are you going on your holidays, yeah?
it? Was I over-instructing on that bit then?
No.
Oh.
No, but sometimes people get very worried about,
The silence.
yeah, silences.
Yeah. They do feel a bit awkward, don't they?
Yeah.
You feel like you should be saying something, but
Good, well done. Handled very well. Yeah, so I went too fast to the conditions. Just one little thing, just grab the control a bit quicker.
So I should have said cover the brake first.
Nah, forget about cover the brake. Just give me a specific speed, don't forget the level I'm at.
Oh, right.
Full licence holder,
Yeah.
or I've got a test coming up in 3 or 4 weeks' time, yeah?
Yeah.
Speed down to 50 and 20 mile an hour now, whatever your proper speed is, yeah?
Yeah.
And then don't jump in and start telling, ask, yeah?
Oh, right, okay.
Because don't forget, by a little bit of good Q&A,
Yeah.
because you have got the car safe now, haven't you?
Yeah.
With a bit of Q&A, you can find out what I know and what I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah, so don't come in and start telling me, yeah, by driving that speed, you know, it's you're not going to be able to stop in position, you can see to be clear and all that. Ask.
Yeah.
Same with the consequences. You told me the consequences. I may well have known them, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, don't forget, I've got 20 odd years of experience.
Yeah.
What was the bit I didn't know about the road positioning? I knew that I should have been a metre from the curb or the middle of my lane.
Yeah. You didn't know where your reference point was.
Well, I didn't know how to judge it.
Oh, right.
Yeah?
I see, okay.
So I've been driving around for the last 20 years,
Yeah.
and I've been wondering why all the cars coming towards me are swerving over to the left, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why I'm buying new... I'm
Mm.
replacing the door mirror on my
Door
wife's
mirrors,
car
not
every
windows.
week, yeah? But I probably knew the consequence, or I may have known the consequence if you ask, yeah? But if you don't ask, you never know. And by asking, then you're finding out, well, the only bit I've got to work on is his judgment how to do it, yeah?
Mm.
Yeah? And then, you know, once you've got me doing it right, just come back at me and ask me, what's my position for normal driving? What's the consequences and how am I judging it, yeah?
Yeah.
Job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, you handle the roundabouts very well. You let me stop at the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you noticed it there.
Yeah.
But then you dealt with the next one and you kept me going. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some really good advice there about where to look, when to go. I would have just come in on at the beginning and said it's important to look early. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have played around there and actually come up right ahead, left ahead, right. Yeah, I need to look early, don't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've done the right thing by not letting me stop. Yeah, because that's really important around the bets. Because if I stop, obviously I'm not going to do it if there's vehicles behind me. But if there's vehicles coming around the roundabout, you know, from 3 or 4 different directions, I'm confusing everybody all the way around the roundabout.
Yeah.
So you just, you know, come on, keep it moving, and you can then talk about afterwards, yeah? But,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't let me sit there and stop at the roundabout, yeah?
Yeah.
Some really good guidance there. Yeah, you spotted the lack of preparation, which is a form of hesitancy. Had to push you a little bit on, was it important? Again, if you ask at the phase 2 level, you know, have you any idea, you know, why it's important not to be dawdling around, fiddling around with your gear lever and the handbrake at these junctions? I might have known the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah? But if you don't ask, you're not going to get.
Right. No.
You know, so I gave you lifeline there, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I said, oh, it's not that important, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, that's the lifeline.
Yeah.
But you won't need that lifeline if you come in with the questions and try and suss out what's... Do I know the importance of not doing this?
Yeah.
Because obviously I'm making an error.
Yeah.
And what you're trying to do is analyse why the error is being made.
Yeah.
And then that gives you the remedial action.
Yeah.
Where if there's only one bit of it wrong, then your remedial action is quite easy, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah? So by asking me, you know, do I know what my road position is? Oh yeah, meter from the curb, middle of my lane. So you know I know the that bit. Do I know the consequences?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's if I'm driving out too far, I'm going to be hitting other cars, haven't I?
Mm.
So the only bit you need to help me with then is the how.
Yeah.
How do I judge it?
Yeah.
Because that's the only bit that I'm lacking on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And that way it makes your job a lot easier and it pushes the old score up, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it could be classed a bit of over-instruction. I deliberately, as we were coming for lunch, I thought there's no more roundabouts and you'd handled everything anyway.
Mm.
It's good to get used to sitting back and, you know, thinking, because everybody feels, the silence feels terrible. There doesn't have to be silence, is it? I'm a human being, you can talk to me,
Yeah.
you know, about, the weather's really nice today. am I looking forward to getting my company car? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where am I going on my holidays? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you don't ask me anything about being a driving examiner, which I'm not, but if I was a driving examiner, don't ask me anything about that.
Yeah.
But I have given you a word picture at the beginning. You can pick the bones out of that, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And just remember with the full licence holder, don't forget that question, yeah? How often do you drive?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I forgot that one.
Yeah? Because it could be that I drive for 20... the word picture could be I passed my driving test 25 years ago, yeah? I mightn't have driven since, yeah? Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't ask, you don't get, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't assume.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, give that a pause.